Okay, so moving on to this shelf. Yeah, there's still a lot to go through, but we have here Down and Out in Beverly Hills. I don't know if this is yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the Beverly Hillbillies, but I'm never gonna watch this. I feel like it's just one of those that is just taking up space. Down to Earth seems like a fun one. We have Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. We have this on Criterion Laserdisc as well, and I think the only reason why I'm holding on to it is because it has a really fun gatefold, or maybe that's the Criterion version. Yeah, I probably don't need this. I know it is technically, it is horror, and it is a Francis Ford Coppola film, but I have the Criterion Laserdisc, and so just like Blade Runner, I don't need to hold on to multiple versions or multiple editions of the exact same movie, because if I am going to be watching it on Laserdisc, it's going to be the Criterion one. So, Dragonheart. I have this on Blu-ray, so I probably never will watch the Laserdisc. The Dream Team. Yep, never going to watch it. Dress to Kill. This is not the Brian De Palma film. Actually, I have two versions of this. Let's see, 1946 and 1946. So this is the same exact film. Probably don't need both editions of this. I don't think, I'm trying to see if there's any huge differences. This one seems like, this one honestly seems like a better edition of the film, so I will get rid of one version of it. The Dressmaker. (1992). This can probably go. Doctor Strangelove, like, I don't even, can you see this stuff from here? Great film, hold on to that. Another Western movie, Dynamite and Gold. Oh, Willie Nelson. I think it was actually, I'm pretty sure it's his birthday today, I think. This is like a motion studies disc. So actually I will hold on to this. Stuff like that, like the really early movies or like stuff, I don't know, I'll hold on to. But Easy Money. I'm never going to watch this. This can probably go. Hold on to that for now. Eddie. So quick side story before I keep going in on all these Laserdiscs. I worked at a movie store once, and there was like a joke where I talked about all the Laserdiscs I was purchasing and stuff, and one of them was Eddie on Laserdisc, and I came across it for $1 and I bought it, forgetting that I had another version of this, and so, or another like Laserdisc, and so I was like, yeah, I have Eddie, two different versions or two different copies of it on Laserdisc and a VHS, and everyone at the store, like all my coworkers, you know, would make fun of me for it, but so there was like one time where an edition of Eddie came in on DVD and somebody bought it for me, and so at one point I owned 4 different versions or 4 different copies of the movie Eddie. Never watched it. I probably never will, but that's the reason why I'm like, I still have this. But that was like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, so I'm like, the joke's over. What I probably should have done when I quit, I should have signed copies of this and just gave it out to my coworkers, but I'll never watch the movie. I don't need a copy of it. I got rid of all the other copies, so. But let's see what we have here. Edward Scissorhands. I'm not a huge Tim Burton fan. I've owned this movie on DVD for years, and I've never watched it, so I'm never going to watch the Laserdisc. But we have Elephant Man. Great movie. I think I have this on DVD. I'm not sure though. For now, I'm going to hold on to it. I don't know. going to check this out before I get rid of it. Emma. I'm never going to watch this. I've owned this on different formats throughout the years. So PBS Home. It's the Empire of the Arts. The men who made radio. I think this is a documentary on the people who made the radio. I'm not a huge documentary fan to begin with, so I feel like I'm never going to watch it. But we have Escape from New York. Love that movie. E.T. Also just a classic. Let's see. The Englishman. Probably never going to watch this one. Evil Spirits. This looks fun. It's a horror film. Executive Decision. This is one that I have on DVD, so I can probably get rid of the Laserdisc. It's a great movie, but I just don't need it. The Exorcist 3. Fantastic. I'm going to keep that. Falling Down. Actually, I do not have any editions of this movie, but I feel like this movie is starting to like resurface, and I really want to check it out eventually. Let's see, Fancy Pants. With Lucy in it. I kind of want to check that out. Fanny and Alexandra. Great movie from Ingmar Bergman. Fantasia. I probably don't need this. I have this on DVD maybe, but I don't need the Laserdisc. Fantastic Voyage. Great film. Far and Away. Probably don't need this one either. Yeah, probably don't need it. Yeah, might as well hold on to this. This is 1932, so. Let's check this out. I don't know. A Far Off Place. It's a Disney adventure story. Looks like it's set in Africa. So I have actually like a kind of a connection to Africa in general. My mom was born and raised in South Africa, and so it's kind of like any African film or movie set in Africa, I always just like want to check out. But we have Fatal Vision. Looks kind of fun. Father's Day. This is one that can probably go. I'm never going to watch it. Let's see, Fearless with Jeff Bridges. I feel like this is another one that's pretty common to come across. Field of Dreams. I have two different editions of Field of Dreams. For sure this one can go, but this is the signature collection edition, which I know, and it looks like, okay, that makes sense. So I held on to both because this one is water damaged. But honestly, it's a baseball movie. I don't know. I'm never going to watch it. I have the DVD. It's not something I'm going to gravitate towards. I should probably have seen it by now, but I don't need it on Laserdisc. We have Firehawk, which this just looks amazing. So I'm going to hold on to that. I have a couple like random like action films that just look fun. So let's see, Fire Over England. First Blood from Rambo or Stallone. Let's see, First Night. This can probably go. A Fish Called Wanda, which I feel like I probably should have seen this by now too, but again, I feel like I'm not going to gravitate towards it anytime soon. Fly Away Home. This is actually kind of a childhood favorite of mine. I don't think I have this on any other format, and so I'm going to actually hold on to that, which might seem strange, but it's one that I remember watching a lot when I was a kid. We have The Fog, John Carpenter's The Fog, absolutely amazing. Let's see, what is this? I think this is a ballet. Yeah, this is a ballet, so I probably don't need this either. Fools of Fortune. Probably don't need this. Yeah, I probably don't need this. I can probably get rid of this. Forbidden Planet. Absolutely amazing artwork on that. Forever Young. Yeah, I think I actually just got rid of the DVD of this, so I don't need that. Forrest Gump. This is one which has like fun, kind of a fun, what's it called? Fun gatefold. But this is one that I feel like I come across this Laserdisc all the time. So if I really want it again, I can find it pretty easily. Forget Paris. Yeah, I don't know. I'll never watch this. Let's see. For Whom the Bell Tolls. The Bell Tolls. This actually looks kind of fun. I should check this out. Maybe fun's not the right word, but it looks interesting. This is one, actually, this is a very rare disc, but this is Four Horsemen and the Apocalypse. This is, I don't remember what year this one came out, but this is actually a pretty hard one to find, so I'm going to hold on to that. We have Frankenstein, which is just, you know, classic. Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, also classic. The French Connection. I can probably get rid of this. I've seen this, honestly, I've only seen this movie once. I have the DVD. Probably never going to watch it again, to be honest, but Friday the 13th. And one of my favorites, Friday the 13th Part 8. Love those. And we have Fright Night. Absolutely love that. From the Hip. Yeah, this can probably go. I'm never going to watch. The Front. Starring Woody Allen. Interesting. I'll check it out. The Fugitive. This is another one that I feel like I come across this Laserdisc all the time. Very, very popular. This is The Fugitive Volume 1. I think this is the original show, maybe? I'm not sure. And Volume 4. So I have two different volumes of that. Not really sure. But Full Metal Jacket. Funny Farm with Chevy Chase. I've never seen this movie. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it once and get rid of it, but this is a comedy special, I think. I believe. It looks like it, at least. Probably never going to actually watch it. We have Gandhi. This is a brand new. It has a tear in the thing, but I mean, it's a great movie. So maybe I'll hold on to this. I need to move this. This is a disc cleaner for a Laserdisc, but I need to find a home for that. Gary Cooper Adventure Collection. So it has a couple films in here. Gene Kelly Collection. And Getting Even with Dad. Yeah, I'll probably never watch it. Getting It Right. I'll check it out. The Godfather. So that's actually kind of fun. I do have the Godfather here. This is the Godfather collection. Oh geez, the Godfather collection with all three films. But I do kind of like having the individual release too. But The Gods Must Be Crazy, another great one. The Golden Age of German Cinema. Hold on to that. And then this, I have a weird thing with. What is it called? I have a weird thing with Gone with the Wind. I have so many different versions or so many different artwork variations of it. I have it all on VHS and DVD and Blu-ray and Blu-ray box sets and all this stuff. But I have three different things of Gone with the Wind. This is just a standard release of it. That can go. Then I have this, which is the Deluxe Collector's Edition. But it is water damaged and a little faded on the spine. And so I, I held on to it because I was like, well, if I ever want to watch it on Laserdisc, I'll have it here. Because then I also have it, same exact thing, but it's factory sealed. I'm going to hold on to the factory sealed one and get rid of this one because it is damaged. I'll probably hold on to this for now. The Graduate, also just a great movie, so I'll hold on to that. Grand Hotel, this is a Best Picture winner. 1932. I will hold on to that for now. The Greatest Show on Earth. This is a fantastic film. I absolutely love this movie. So I also really like the artwork, so I'm going to hold on to that. The Great Train Robbery. This is not the original. This is the 1978 version of it. But I've never seen it, and I'm curious on checking it out. Robert Redford. This is another DiscoVision title, so I'm going to keep that. This is another Best Picture winner. This is also a fantastic film that I like the artwork, so. The Green Man. No idea what this is, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going to check that out. Groundhog's Day. I don't actually know if I have this on any other format. This might be the only one I have. I cannot remember. So I'll keep that for now. Ground Zero. Seems like a fun, like, action film. I don't know. I'll probably check this out too. I feel like I'm not getting rid of it like that many. Also one that kind of seems interesting. So, The Gun in Betty Louie's Handbag. Is this? Yeah, this can probably go. It's a comedy, but maybe I'll check it out once before I get rid of it. I don't know. A fun double feature. Ham on the Way. This is Porky Pig. Hand That Rocked the Cradle. We have Harriet the Spy. I feel like this is a kid's classic that I have never seen, nor will I probably ever watch. We have Harvey, which I actually did in high school they put this play on, and I was like in charge of like the lights or something with it, I forget. But Heartbreak Ridge. Clint Eastwood, I'll check it out. Hearts of Fire. Bob Dylan. Is this this is Bob Dylan's first major role. Interesting. I'll check this out. Heaven Can Wait. This is also within the Criterion collection, and I have it on DVD, but it was a great movie, but I probably don't need the Laserdisc as well. Henry V. This, I don't, I feel like this is this in the Criterion collection? I feel like this is, but I don't remember. I don't remember now. For now, I'm going to say get rid of, but I feel like if it is in the Criterion collection, I own it. Or am I thinking of Henry? There's Richard III, and there's two very similar movies within the Criterion collection. Was Henry V the other one? I don't remember. Maybe I'll keep it for now. Hero. This can go. Never going to watch it. High Anxiety. This is a Mel Brooks movie. I have this on DVD. I've actually never seen it, but I do want to see it. Highlander. Great film. Absolutely love the artwork on this. I think it's so fun. It's like such a large like gatefold. So I'll hold on to that. High Noon. Also, we'll going to hold on to that. High School Confidential. Yeah, hold on to that. The Hindenburg. This is a movie that I've actually been curious on. I've never actually watched, but I do want to see it. I think I have it on DVD, or I have it on VHS, but okay, well, I have the Hindenburg on DiscoVision and then the regular edition, so I'll keep the DiscoVision version of the film. Let's see, His Girl Friday. I don't think I have this on any other formats. Burt Lancaster. I don't know, I'll check this out. History is Made at Night. Yeah, I'll check this out. This is kind of interesting. This is like, it feels like, you know, this, it's like a really like widescreen collector's edition of the film. It's like a really nice edition of this movie. I've never seen this, but I will check that out. Same exact movie. This happens way too often, me owning the same exact movie, but this is a nice widescreen edition of the movie. This is just a standard edition, so I will be getting rid of the standard edition. Holiday. Goodness, these are falling. Hollywood Canteen. Another Western. Home Movies. Home of the Brave. Homework. Homicide. I feel like this is just like, looks like a typical action film, so I'm not a huge action person, but Hook. It's another one that I feel like it's a classic. I probably don't need it, but I'll hold on to it for now. Hooper. Hoosiers. It's another classic film, but it is a sports movie, and I do have 2 copies, so I'll keep this one. I think it's just one of those, like, you know, classics. I think I might own it on other formats, but I don't remember. Horror of Dracula. The horror, let's see, what is this? Yeah, I'll check. Looks fun. Possible horror film. The Hospital. I don't know. Is this a horror film? I don't know. It looks like it, but this looks like another like adventure type of movie. Hot Shots, another comedy. Was not as funny as like other types of like comedies like this, but I don't remember if I own it on DVD or not. Houseboat looks kind of fun. House of Dracula and House of Frankenstein and House of Dracula. Definitely going to keep that. Howard's End. I can probably get rid of this one. How Green Was My Valley. I love the artwork on this. I don't know why, but the black and white just looks fantastic. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. The Howling. How to Marry a Millionaire. Is this Marilyn Monroe? I don't have a ton of Marilyn films, but this one, I've gotten rid of this Laserdisc particularly like 2 or 3 times. I feel like I've had a couple copies of that, but I do want to check it out eventually. The Hunter. This kind of seems like a fun action film. The Hunt for Red October. So this is actually one that I would normally probably get rid of, but this was my first Laserdisc ever. I paid $8 for this, which is insane. So it's one that I will always hold on to, just because it was my first one. But we have I Confess. I don't have many Alfred Hitchcock films on Laserdisc. I'll cry tomorrow. I don't know what that translates to, but it's something the oh, it's just The Postman. Okay, gotcha. The Postman, The Incredible Shrinking Man, Indecent Proposal, Indiana Jones or Raiders of the Lost Ark. Definitely going to keep all of the Indiana Jones movies because those are fun. We have another copy of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I probably don't need both, but I do like the different artwork, like the black versus like the tan. Because then I also have the matching tan for what's it called? Temple of Doom, and the matching one for Last Crusade. Indian in the Cupboard. I only have this on Laserdisc. I don't have this on any other format. It's a really fun movie. I remember watching it a lot in my childhood. Yeah, John Ford. Definitely going to hold on to him. This is one that, where was it? This is one that I feel like I remember like seeing an image for, and I don't like, I forgot that I had the Laserdisc for it, but Interview with a Vampire, In the Line of Fire, with Clint Eastwood. I could probably get rid of this. I've owned this on different formats too. This one I have two different versions of. We have In the Name of the Father. Both of these are factory sealed, surprisingly enough. This is the Letterboxd edition, and this is the digital surround. I'm not sure which edition is a superior version. I'll probably keep the Letterboxd edition, maybe. Yeah, let's keep the Letterboxd edition. Get rid of this one. I might be making a mistake on that, but Intolerance. It's one that I still need to check out. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Island of Dr. Monroe. Yeah, I don't know. I'll hold on to this. It seems, I've never seen it, but I've seen videos on it. Then I have two different versions of this movie. One's sealed, one's not. I'll probably keep the sealed, get rid of this one, for now at least. I Spit on Your Grave. It Could Happen to You. Probably could get rid of that. Hold on to this for now. Sorry, I'm trying to go fast because there's still a lot to cover, but Jacob's Ladder. Jack and the Beanstalk. Yeah, I'm never gonna watch this. I feel like it's one that I'm truly just, it's gonna sit here for years. Then, yeah, I'm also, same thing with this. I probably will never watch this. Yeah. But that does it for this shelf. I'm going to move on to the bottom, or the shelf underneath it.